Very, very beautiful word. Verse 3 means when he cried out to his Lord privately. He had a private conversation with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How does a person have a private conversation with Allah? It is true, our dua. So which is why we have du'as which are embedded in our 5 daily prayers. Which is why we have the practice of reciting du'as outside of our prayers. Dua also is a religious ritual that can be done anytime, anywhere, in any circumstance. Yes, one of the best ways is to be able to sit down mindfully right after Salat and then think about Allah and converse with Allah. And sometimes, you have like some thoughts that run through your head, that run through your mind. Sometimes it's like, oh, if only I can get this. And the next thing you know, Allah presents you with that. Even in those whispers of the heart, there are also actually opportunities to make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Zakaria is having the private conversation with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rabbi inni wahana al-azmu minni واشتعل الرأس شيبا ولم أكن بدعائك ربي شقيا. My Lord, surely my bones have become brittle and grey hair has spread across my head, but I have never been disappointed in my prayer to you, my Lord. Don't you think that when he tells Allah that, oh, Ya Allah, my bones have become brittle, oh, Ya Allah, look at my hair, all of my hair is turning grey, don't you think it is something that Allah knows? Don't you think that it is apparent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala of the state of Zakaria when he called out to Allah? The relationship that a servant has with their master, who is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is really beautiful. Even in the mentions in which that God had already known, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in his infinite mercy continues to allow us to mention all of these things. When you make dua to Allah, Ya Allah, it's so painful that I'm going through this. Right? Don't you think that Allah knows exactly how you feel? Again, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is so merciful. He gives us that space to be able to express ourselves, to be able to acknowledge what we are going through. Allah hears the du'as of everyone, not just the dua of the people who are young, the dua of the people who can articulate well, the dua of the people who are strong. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will always have the ability to respond to the servant's calling or to the servant's prayers or du'as. Never lose hope in the mercy of Allah. No matter how difficult our circumstances are, whether it's what we are going through, right, in terms of the challenges, or it's like Zakaria, right, who was growing significantly older, right, by the day. However, he still chose to hold on to the hope that he has in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the key is to be able to persist, right, in our du'as to Allah with full conviction that Allah hears our du'as and that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will respond.